Your wounds are part of your story, but they are not the whole story. So often in our healing journey, we become experts on our wounds. We know our triggers, we know our symptoms. We can often trace our struggles back to the experiences that wounded us. We may even know the clinical language and have spent hours researching the diagnoses. And while it is important to acknowledge our pain, there comes a point when we must ask another question. What do you possess? What gifts and qualities has God placed within you that you may have overlooked? The truth is this: you are more than what happened to you, and your wounds are not the sum total of who you are. Throughout Scripture, God often chose people who were wounded, insecure, and convinced they had very little to offer. For instance, Peter saw failure, Jesus saw a leader. Moses saw weaknesses, God saw a deliverer. Gideon saw insignificance, God saw a mighty warrior. Then there is the woman at the well, my favorite. She carried shame, rejection, and broken relationships. She probably believed that her story had disqualified her from being used by God. Yet, after encountering Jesus, she became one of the first evangelists, bringing an entire town to hear from Jesus. She saw her failures, Jesus saw her purpose. Isn't that just like God? He has a way of looking beyond your wounds and seeing things in you that you cannot yet see in yourself. Maybe you have spent years focusing in on anxiety, your rejection, your mistakes, your trauma, or your shortcomings. But what if there is more to your story? You may possess perseverance because you didn't give up, compassion because you know pain, wisdom because suffering has taught you, and faith because after all you have endured, you are still seeking God. Your wounds are part of your story, but they are not the whole story. God is not intimidated by your broken places. He knows who you are and who you are becoming. So today I want to say, let us turn our eyes towards Jesus and ask Him to show us who we are beyond our wounds. And if that's difficult for you, please be gentle with yourself, because God is patient, kind, and loving toward you, and He understands your journey. I would love to hear your thoughts, so please comment and like. Until next time, remember, God has placed gifts, grace, and purpose within you that your wounds could never erase.